for the incredible work that he's done on this in such a short time. And those of us who live in the area of the Colgan Crass are greatly in his debt. And thank Mr. Petri for all the good work. I think this is indeed one of the best safety bills that we've done since I've been in Congress. But nothing in the bill will do anything to bring back the lives that lost that cold night in Buffalo back in February, when Colgan Air Flight 3407 fell to the ground and exploded into fire. But I'm happy to be here today because the House is moving forward with legislation that includes a strong new set of guidelines for improving passenger and crew safety. This act will mean safer flights for all of us. As we learned during the NTSB hearings into this issue over the summer, there are far too many pilots flying regional planes who are overextended, undertrained, ill, or exhausted. The bill establishes comprehensive pre-employment screening for prospective pilots and requires airlines to establish pilot mentoring programs so that the highly experienced pilots can mentor more junior pilots, surely an issue in the Colgan crash. In fact, junior pilots will no longer fly alongside a junior pilot under the bill. In addition, there are new mandates that grew out of the NTSB safety hearings earlier this year, requiring the FAA to ensure that pilots are trained on stall recovery and upset recovery. Mandates that the FAA convene a multidisciplinary panel on pilot training for stick pusher operations and then to take action to implement those recommendations of the panel. It came as a surprise to me that the NTSB's ideas were only suggestions to the FAA. So obviously we're going to have to make sure that they are implemented. There's also a section in the bill to create the new database, which Mr. Costello has explained, but most importantly it requires the Secretary of Transportation to give us an annual report on what they're doing to follow every one of the NTSB requirements. And I am so grateful for this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Costello. Mr. Petri.
Gentleman's time has expired. Gentleman from Wisconsin.
At this time, I yield such time as he may consume to an original co-author of the